Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Hussam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just going to go pick my size. And then after that, I'm going to choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back. So I'm just going to get it as it is. I'm going to click add to cart, view cart. And this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to checkout. You fill in all your information. And then after that, coupon code Hussam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the LFC Avengers podcast, one of your favorite podcasts on YouTube. Callum will be joining us in a minute. He decided to schedule doctor's appointments as we're going live for the LFC Avengers, but he will be here in like 2 to 3 minutes, guys. So
I'll tell you what, considering the name of LFC Avengers, we don't win many fucking battles at the minute, do we?
No, we don't.
We keep losing our battles.
That's why we have to. That's why we have to avenge.
We must just keep facing Thanos every fucking time.
Yeah, the reason why we've got to avenge Liverpool is because we're shit, basically. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe whether you're watching this right now or on the replay. I don't want to keep interrupting the show to say like and subscribe. So all of you guys, please stop what you're doing right now. Hit the like button, subscribe. Keep getting stuck in the chat. Keep letting me know your opinions. And the title is as it says. The most miserable unbeaten run in the history of football. So, yalla, let's get to 100 likes ASAP and let's just begin. Big up, Matt. Welcome back to the channel. Big up to Tom as well. We're here. Like I said, Cal's joining us in a bit. Now, there's only one place to start. Fulham game. I'm starting with you, Matt. Talk to me about the Fulham game, bro.
First of all, it's good to be back, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I've missed you guys, missed my brothers, and I've missed this show. One of the best shows on YouTube, in my opinion. I love this show always, you know what I'm saying? Always jokes, always banter. But right now, it's kind of serious because since I've been away, we've done nothing. All we've done is just been stagnant. You know, what's so crazy about it, I was speaking to you guys just before we went live, is that when Gakpo scored, I'm just going to quickly go to that bit, yeah? I got happy, obviously, because we scored. But then my mind kind of said to me, wait a second. Wait until the final whistle because you know what this team is like. Lo and behold, they score a wonder strike. Now, what really frustrated me, and I'm doing kind of like, sort of like in the reverse, I'm going to go back to start the game. We started actually the game pretty well. We was controlling the game, not doing that much, but we kind of kept Fulham quiet. However, every time they sort of broke, we were a little bit in problems. My issue with Liverpool, and it's been like this for a minute now, is that yes, we have possession, but we're not utilizing possession in a good way. We're not creating very good chances. And if we are creating chances, the XG on them chances, Tom will probably tell you, or something like 0.21 or something like that. They're just not good chances. And patterns of play haven't changed. And in fact, we've gotten worse. The manager just comes out in press conferences and just starts lying to us as well. He says his philosophy hasn't changed. It has, because now we are scraping bottom of the barrel performances. And he's just trying to make sure we don't lose. That is Liverpool in a nutshell right now. We are just trying not to lose, and that's just not good enough. Fulham was just another one of those results where you just go, it's typical us this season. We have to get used to this, unfortunately. We are not a good team right now. We're just not. Yes, we have very, very good players. But then you look at the lineup and what the manager was trying to do against Fulham. I don't know. This is where I think we'll agree and disagree. The formation that I actually saw at times, I was saying to the guys, was like a FIFA formation. Tom, hear me out on this one. Did you see a 4-1-3-2? Because that's what looked like I saw. So you got like the 1-6, but
defensively we were like that.
Yeah, and then you had
it was like a 4-4-2 that would be that when fucking what's his name, one of the wingers, either Smith Rowe would drop in, Gravenberch would go with them into form. It was shit basically. It was shit.
Yeah. It was like a 4-1-3-2. I saw Gravenberch, then I saw obviously McAllister slightly ahead, To the right was Soboslai. To the left was Jones. Then you had Wirtz and Cody Gakpo up front. I mean, what are we doing? Like, how do you expect to break down Fulham? And not only that, like, the manager also spoke about at length about how we needed pace in the team, and that's why he played Frimpong. Well, how about this? He shouldn't have played Frimpong for about 90 odd minutes because then he couldn't start this game. Frimpong was needed and actually got an assist, if I'm not mistaken. We just lacked.
Yeah, he did for the Gakpo goal.
Yeah, we lacked pace in the team. We lacked creative ideas. And what really frustrates me again is we're struggling to break down Fulham, and yet he takes off our most creative player, and that is Florian Wirtz. And albeit, I know Florian Wirtz has maybe had a little bit of an injury scare, so to speak.
But our next game is Thursday, and then after that, we've got the FA Cup weekend.
I know,
yeah,
I know,
and we are the latest game.
Yeah, we play on a Monday. Yeah,
and we play on a Monday. Thank you. Yeah, we literally play.
I know it's not going to get any better. My thing is this though: when you're chasing a game, you have to keep your best creative players on the pitch. And I think obviously Wirtz, we know, is that. Wirtz obviously got a goal, which I'll be honest with you guys, it was offside. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was offside.
To be fair, I've seen the reason today. So it was that automated offside.
Yes, I've read that as well. Yeah.
Automated offside in the Premier League has like a 5 centimeter threshold.
Yeah.
So I'd never heard of that before today.
I didn't know about it even until today.
But I read it on ESPN. So there's a 5 centimeter threshold for automated offside in the Premier League. Wirtz was 4 centimeters offside. So because he was below the threshold, he was onside. If it was in the Champions League has a 5 millimeter threshold. So I don't know why the Premier League is so much bigger, but that's why he's onside.
I'd be pissed if I was Fulham.
Yeah, we got to waive it because if that's happening to us, we're going mad, aren't we? We have to be honest. We have to be honest, innit? Like, so we got to waive that. But all in all, guys, it was another bad performance from Liverpool, another stagnant performance, another one where the manager lies about actually what he wanted to do in that game. And you can't convince me otherwise when you got players, just before the start of a game talking about how they don't want to speak on certain things. Like, it just goes to show you the mood in Liverpool at the moment. McAllister saying that. Obviously, Salah said what he said before he left AFCON. There's a lot of things wrong in Liverpool. We have to be honest. And I think what it is for me, and I hate to say it, I genuinely feel like this manager won't be fired. I feel like he won't be fired because I think Liverpool are looking at it as we'll just write off the season as long as the manager gets top 4. And that is my worry. And I feel like us fans are going to have to suffer with this football until the end of the season. I don't think Liverpool, in my opinion, are brave enough to sack the manager. I genuinely don't. Because you can't keep churning out performances like this week after week and think that it's okay, especially when your aspirations and your expectations were to win the league. If you weren't even going to win the league, you got at least challenge. We're so far away from that. I don't even want to kind of talk about another team, but just quickly, Man United have sacked their manager, right? They're only 3 points behind us. And which is crazy. They've had a horrible season. And you look at some of the players that they've had to play. There's no excuses there. So why should Slot get any excuses? We've got a way better squad than Man United. Like, we should be doing way better than them. And look at how close we are to them. That is a worry in itself, guys.
Tom, what are we saying? You want Amorim still?
Hey, look, all I'm saying is the first time did nothing. There were reasons. But an opportunity might have presented itself again.
Sam, what are you saying? Tom's going to start making content again?
No, I might do,
I
might just re-upload all the old videos again.
Just rename them.
I know you guys won't like this, but I'm going to say the truth. Man United play better football than us.
Oh, yeah, literally said that yesterday. Yeah.
What did I say yesterday?
I'm sorry, with Mbeumo and Cunha there, they actually play better football than us. Am I lying? I'm talking about pure football. Can they defend with Lenny Yoro?
They attack better than us.
100%.
Yes, I agree.
If Amorim was in a squad with better players, he would get a lot more out of this. Like, again, they've improved their goalkeeper, and look how much better they've done this season than what they did last season.
Yeah, they're in 5th place. Like,
Amorim with a better set of players would do way better.
I'm just talking about pure entertainment. Like, watching Man United is more entertaining than watching us. And yesterday I had a conversation with Ed. Big up Ed, man. Ed, it'll all be better, brother. But just you guys, Matt and Callum, you guys do watch-alongs. Tom, he doesn't do watch-alongs. when the first goal went in, are you losing your shit? Are you like banging tables and you're angry and stuff? Are you mad?
Yesterday, I wasn't. I crashed I say I crashed in the post match, didn't I?
Yeah, but that's different. When the
but
dust
it's but now looking back at it, even though I don't still fully agree, I understand why you said it though, because I've seen another angle. I've seen it from behind the goal. You know, behind the goal.
Matt, I'll be honest with you. I've watched it 3 more times, and every time I watch it, I get more and more upset.
I seen it from behind the goal, and I said to
you guys get even forget the second goal, the first goal. Do you get mad when we concede the goals, or it's just like?
I didn't think we'd lose yesterday, though. I just thought we'd draw.
Yeah.
I literally predicted a 2-2 draw going into the game. When we went 2-1 up, I was like, oh, we're actually going to sneak a win here. But I'd already done I'd already done the thumbnail and put "we won!" ! And then we conceded the goal, and I had to change all the thumbnails.
You know, LB came in my chat. He was here when the first goal happened, and his reaction was like, Sam doesn't even care anymore. But bro, it's not even about care or not. I just don't get shocked anymore. You know, like there is no real like, you know, Crystal Palace, I lost it. Man United, I lost it. Like Forest, you know, I'm really mad. I know. And after that, I'm just like, okay, we conceded again. Yay. Like, it's just, I feel like I have no more, like, how can I say this? I have no more anger towards this team. I'm not angry anymore. I'm depressed only. I don't think I'm mad. Like the anger stage, I'm way past the anger stage. I'm at depression.
It sounds sad, Sam. Is it acceptance that you kind of just like, so you almost, because it sounds weird. I feel like a lot of Liverpool fans, where a lot of us are so past anger.
Because until he goes, Matt, nothing is changing. I'll be honest. Literally nothing.
Like I don't think anything will change this season. So obviously you're still going to be annoyed, but you're just gonna be like,
I'm just withdrawn now. Nothing. Me getting angry isn't going to change anything. Me getting angry is not going to change anything. So I just watch now. I understand that we're going to do the same shit every game. So there's no point me getting worked up about us doing the same shit every game. It's not going to change. I just need to sit there and watch it. And maybe it's a miracle that he changes something, or maybe it's a smart thing and we go get him in and just lift the fucking mood up. Either way, I can't do another 5 months of this. The crowd are turning on him. The players are turning on him. The only people that aren't turning on him is the board, because he won't ever criticize the board. And I find it very weird.
You can't criticize the board.
No, but give him 500 million.
Unless he wants to get fired, though. Unless he wants to get fired.
I find it weird now, though. The transition has went from blaming the players, like blaming your Salahs, blaming your McAllister, blaming whoever. A lot of people have now just jumped the manager, and it's now blame the board. The board didn't do enough in the summer. The board didn't do this. The board didn't do that.
It's crazy.
How is the manager always exempt from the blame in certain people's eyes?
I think there is also an argument, though. The manager is far from exempt. He's the main issue. I think what it is now, though, because we're just seeing the same thing over and over again, you are expecting your hierarchy to step in and go, no.
But that's not what they're going at him for. That's not what they're going on for. They're going on.
Okay, that's why I'm annoyed.
Apparently, the regime left Arne Slot short in the summer. Apparently,
we hung him out to
dry. That's just so not true though, because we got everything we wanted, bar Guehi. This is the thing. Just because it hasn't worked out,
we still got Leone.
Just because it hasn't worked out, people are now trying to change what happened. We know what happened. Every Liverpool fan in the country, Liverpool country, remember Sacco, Liverpool country, we were all happy with our signings. All of us were. We were gassed. We were over the moon.
I still am. I haven't changed my mind.
We still got an amazing squad. It's just not perfect, but no squad is perfect. No squad is perfect. We knew this though going into the season, but we also knew that we have good enough players to win the league again. We just didn't know the coach was just going to do a 180. But I don't know what this coach wants to do anymore. I don't.
But you know why we conceded the first goal, right? I think you guys haven't spoken not yet. 14 minutes, 30 seconds in. I'm actually disappointed in you guys. We conceded the first goal because Salah didn't track back.
No, that was the second goal, mate. The second goal. He's left his man on Martin in the box.
Yeah, Salah didn't close down.
We conceded the second goal because McAllister got no legs.
Yeah.
We conceded the second goal because
the Salah one's funny. The McAllister one, there is truth to that.
When you say there is truth to that, I urge you in the March international break, Mr. Sanderson, just one time, instead of you being up watching UFC, watch any Argentina game you want. Any Argentina game. And you will see Modric playing for Argentina. Watch. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm at even Gakpo, who is the easiest player to criticize on this team. I won't even criticize Cody Gakpo until we get a new manager, honestly, because I need to see all of these guys in a new, fresh system. You know, yesterday, what made me just give up on Slot, like even further than I'm already given up, we got a lifeline. Florian Wirtz scored. The goal was given. It's now 1-1. Why take 5 hours to bring on Frimpong? I don't understand. Like, Frimpong has been the only player over the last 3 games to go like, fuck it, I'm Jeremy Frimpong. I'm really quick. I'm going to get past 3-4 players and do something. And once again, against Fulham, he did the same thing. If you go to my watch-along, as soon as we score the goal, for 5 to 6 minutes, I'm saying, bring on Frimpong, bring on Frimpong. I said it like about 10 times.
I say that as well.
And by the way, like, okay, you know, I don't watch Slot press conferences, so I don't get triggered.
You shouldn't,
bro. But he came out publicly and he said, my backup striker is Chiesa. طب حبيبي, play Chiesa up top. Play on the left Gakpo. No one is telling you to drop your son. Play your son left wing. عادي. Play him in his natural position. Give me a bit of width. This is Fulham without Calvin Bassey and without Iwobi as well. Keep in mind. Yeah. Because they're playing for Nigeria and Afcon.
And Chukwueze.
And yep, that's another player as well. All of them not there. Literally every single one of them not even at the competition. That's why, for me, it's very important for us to recognize what truly is the problem at Liverpool Football Club. And all 4 of us on the panel, so I'm not calling anyone out or anything. Or I'm not even calling out anyone on YouTube generally. You know, I already said 2 people, the 2 channels I'm calling out. Everyone know them. No need to say names because 2026 is a year of peace. But we know the 2 channels who get access and shit like this. No need to name names. Now, for me, the only thing is, none of us here blamed like Mo during his crash out, and none of us here have like gone away from what the truly problem is, which is, in my opinion, the manager. And by the way, we sit here and go like Adam Wharton. I actually did this on the tactics board yesterday. I'm like, let's assume Adam Wharton comes in. Who gets dropped from the midfield?
Oh, honestly, well, it depends. All right, so is Wirtz playing in a 10? Yeah.
Not what you would do. Who do you think Slot would drop?
Out of the ones he's got, probably Curtis Jones.
Yeah, he'll be Jones.
Okay. He's not dropping Gravenberch. He'll just play Gravenberch as an ace.
If we bought in Wharton tomorrow...
If Bradley Barcola comes in, who is dropping?
Salah.
Yeah. Salah.
Great. So now I ask you guys...
That is dark. When you just ask those questions, that's how dark things are. That's
okay, but here's the thing. I'm gonna give you tomorrow.
No, that's what's crazy about it, because it is the truth.
Yeah.
What's Curtis Jones good at? Dictating tempo, passing, keeping it stepping.
Ball retention and control.
Curtis Jones is a shit Adam Wharton. Let's just be honest about it.
No, they're different players.
I think they're different as well. I think so. But I know what you mean. They control to Hassan's point.
They're controlling players, you know?
They control games properly.
All right, so hold on. Sorry, Modric and Cruz are both controlling players, but they do it very differently.
Yeah, but I think...
Here's the funny part. When Tom was trying to do that Madrid thing, he said our Modric and Cruz are both Curtis Jones. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the issue.
You effectively just called Curtis Jones Modric. When I did that, I was...
I didn't. I didn't.
So which one out of Modric and Cruz is Curtis Jones?
No, I said
the other one.
No. Stop. I said there's different types of controllers. Wharton is more of the pass. Wharton is a guy who's going to intercept the play, and he's going to take 1 or 2 touches, and he's going to spray passes.
Wharton is a cruise
for me is more similar to Fabinho than any other player we have in the squad.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying he's good. Fabinho, chill.
Fabinho.
Who else is more similar to Fabinho than Wharton in our current midfield?
No one in our midfield. But if I'm looking at players who I compared him to,
I never said again. You've completely misquoted. He's more similar to Fabinho than anyone in our team.
Yes, but
I never said he's similar to Fabinho. He's more similar than anyone in our team. If Wharton starts for us, I'm starting Wharton next to either Jones or Szoboszlai.
Yes,
but you can also run Grav next to Wharton as well. Wharton is an insurance policy in the midfield, and in my opinion, he's got better long range passing than everyone in that midfield apart from Szoboszlai.
I understand your point. I don't think that Wharton's an insurance option. I think Wharton's for me, when I look at this is why I think that you need to do more business in the summer on your midfield. None of the guys we've got in midfield really.
Callum, I've been working with you for a long time. This is your worst take in history. Wharton is not even 1% similar to Fabinho. He doesn't have his defensive skills at all. Just don't be wrong and strong. He's closer to Curtis Jones than Fabinho.
He's nothing like Curtis Jones.
Okay, watch this. Chat, let's do democracy. Who is Wharton closer to? Well, it doesn't matter if you think he is different to both. Who's he closer to? Curtis Jones or Fabinho? Chat. One word answers.
Do we
no
all
life
watch
stories,
Curtis
no
Jones
paragraphs. The
play?
level of
Wharton is literally one or two touches.
Fabinho is unbelievable because Fabinho is a tackler who stopped counterattacks and destroyed the opposition. I'm a fraud. Here you go.
Hold on. So what? So hold on. No,
Jones.
the Fabinho ones then.
No problem. I'm putting up everything.
So hold on. What do you think Wharton does at Crystal Palace?
See, the problem is with this Wharton thing is the.
Hold on. What do you think Wharton does at Crystal Palace?
It's kind of equal.
Wharton initiates counterattacks, dictates tempo, makes Palace quicker when he needs to, makes Palace quicker when he's slower when he needs to. He's a very good passer of the football. He's a controller of the game. My point is,
so what do you think Fabinho did?
Curtis Jones, Arne Slot will drop Curtis Jones when Wharton comes in. So we're not necessarily changing the idea.
But that's because Slot's a madman, though.
But he's here though. He's the manager, so it won't change.
No, but you're basing what Slot would do on who they're similar to. Wharton intercepts the ball for Crystal Palace. He tries to progress the ball forward with his long range passes, similar to what Fabinho did at times. And he's a defensive rock in front of the defense. And he's also someone who's the first port of call to receive the ball from the defenders as well. Jones is not a defensive guy like that. He's got brilliant pressing with his running. But Jones will dribble past people. You rarely see Wharton dribble past people. Jones will look to fizz passes into feet. Wharton and Jones are nothing alike at all. They're nothing alike.
He's closer to Jones than Fabinho, but regardless,
no, he's not.
The whole point of me bringing up the Wharton and Barcola stuff.
Jones are nowhere near alike.
Just like Fabinho is nowhere near alike. But anyway, regardless, the reason why I brought up Wharton and Barcola is because I don't think that with Arne Slot as manager and us playing the style and system, anything will change even with different personnel. That's my point. I think you can bring in any personnel you want and shit won't change.
That's what I feel like.
I'll tell you why I disagree with that, guys. And again, the reason I disagree with that is because this manager relies on individual brilliance. So naturally, if you have better players, we have a better chance of winning stuff.
But the fundamentals, what Hassan is saying, would
fundamentals are crap, man.
Would our style of play change?
The thing is, though, Cal,
that's what you're trying to say.
I understand what you're saying about the manager relies on individual brilliance. So if you brought in better players, his individual brilliance would come off better. But then my point to that is, we have individually brilliant players now, and we don't play to them. We play to the shit ones.
Guys, you
could bring in Messi. But if he's on the right wing, he's getting less touches than Gakpo.
No, I hear it, but I'm saying still bring these players in because Slot ain't going to be here forever. So I'd rather get these players in than miss out on these players because
I agree with that.
And in the time between now and the end of the season, we will get better wins because we have better players available, not because of the manager. We'll win in spite of the manager, not because of the manager. But if we have better players, it's better for the team. Full stop. So if you take out a Gakpo and put in a Rodrigo, for example, in my humble opinion, he'll do better than what Gakpo does because he's a better footballer than Gakpo. But he's not going to change the style of play. He's not going to improve how Liverpool play. We'll just get better individual moments because I think he's a better footballer. But we're dead. We're dead in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I just tapped out. I just want Stevie. Stevie will at least make me excited to watch my team play football. I'll at least have something to be excited about watching a Gerrard Liverpool team.
But Tom,
I can't say it'll be good, but I will be excited every week to go, oh my God, it's Stevie G as manager. It's Liverpool playing. It's something to get me back because I'm going to games now. It's a chore. It's a chore to watch Liverpool.
What you're talking about, though, is almost like a dream because if we're being realistic right now, like I said before, I don't see the club sacking him.
Arsenal like beat us bad though?
I still think that because here's the thing, because the league is so. If you look at the league where it is now, and
let's say Arsenal do to us what they did to City last year, 5-1.
Yeah, do you know what? Here's the thing, though. We could get better by Arsenal, and I would still worry that the hierarchy will still sit there and go, we lost that game to a better team who's on a great run, as long as we're able to get that full spot. Bro, because but all jokes aside, yeah, you're laughing, but this is the reality, and it's scary, bro. Slot ain't leaving. Because in my opinion, he should have went from before. Why would the club sack him now?
Salvage something from the season if he'd gone before.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at it now thinking, like, players will get back from injury. Salah will get back from AFCON. They're thinking, oh, well, he's got the experience and know-how. He can navigate this. He can navigate, because that's all we're hearing from the club, innit? As long as we feel like he can navigate this situation. And when they say navigate, they mean top four. Because you have to remember, I know we gave FSG a lot of praise, but don't forget who they are, though. All jokes aside, they are an institution that, as long as they are making money, yeah, and making good money, which is top four for the club and whatnot, they are cool with that. Remember, in my opinion, winning a league for FSG is a bonus.
Raw, chill.
No, but we have to be honest, though. We can't forget who our owners are.
Callum, can you stop this gimmick? Because you've actually, let me tell you something, Callum. This is the first year in your life where you've taken this many W's on football YouTube. Slot, Gerrard, so many things you said came through. The 5 center backs thing. Don't make it an L with this cringe gimmick. This cringe gimmick.
Can I ask a genuine question, though?
Yeah, go on.
Now you just said that it's going to make me look like even more of a plant. Let's be real. Saying I want Gerrard is a very, very edgy hipster thing to say, right? It is.
Not really now.
No, not at the time.
I know. No, it still is
because
it's
still people look at his time in Saudi and the Villa job and go, how are we bringing him into Liverpool?
As interim, it's okay. I'll be honest, it's no longer hipster.
No, I'm on board with that. But could the hierarchy not be looking at this and going, all right, Enrique, someone we might want, but we can't get him right now. Alonso, someone we might want, we can't get him right now. Fabregas, we might want him, can't get him right now. Is there any point in sacking Slot? This is how I'm saying they might be looking at it. Is there any point in sacking Slot when we can't get the player the manager we want? Because
I think you can look at it like that, Cal, but you can also look at it like we have to make a brave decision, and that decision.
I'm on your board.
I know. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Remember, I wanted him gone when I was called like.
No, I know.
And you not say I was called like
enemy of the club. You just called it enemy of the club.
Something like
you just called it enemy of the club, right?
You're the one that calls me a terrorist behind the camera. This guy out here like, oh, they called me this, like as if me and Tom.
No, but it wasn't even to you. It was to him.
But I have to cap fix Hassam. What I will say, Hassam, I've gone back and watched that stream. You know what you did? That was very smart, Hassam.
What the fuck have I done?
You stayed very quiet in that stream, Hassam.
Yeah, bro. Listen,
you
my logic is if you guys want to argue. Yeah,
you knew what you did. You played it brilliantly, Hassam.
Oh my God, how are you making this about me? The one guy that didn't attack you that day, you're making it about me
because you're very opinionated. And if you didn't,
yes, but at the time I actually wasn't opinionated because I was hoping Slot turned it around.
No, but I know, but I think deep down you were on the Slot out, but you didn't want to say at the time just yet because you thought he might turn it around.
I would have said it.
Because I'm saying I think you thought he would turn it around, whereas me, I
did. The third goal against Forest broke me. I'll be honest. I became broke. That third goal as soon as Hutchinson scored and we were 3-0 down to Nottingham Forest, I'll be honest.
It was game over.
I felt something in my heart that I've just not felt before, So I just feel really like,
do you know what?
Very sad.
You know what's crazy? I went after the Brentford game, and after the Brentford game, if I'm not mistaken, we went back to back with wins, didn't we?
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
are you sure? Because I said the
The-
Brentford
the-
game, remember?
the-
Because I said I think he's lost the dressing room. I
You
think
said
it
he
was-
thinks he's lost his
Yeah.
dressing
Villa
room.
and
I
Madrid.
literally did a video
It was-
straight
it was-
after that, and then
it
it
was
was
Villa and
Aston Villa
Madrid.
and Real Madrid. You see that week after those 2 wins?
Yeah.
Unbearable fans. Look at there's someone wearing green there. The unbearable fans. I take a lot of slack that week, and I just
enemy at
stayed
the club.
quiet. Yeah, I just stayed quiet, and I was like, I can't believe people are
Hey,
getting
pick
on
up
to
James
me.
Redmond.
Yeah,
Big up
Redmond.
Redmond, my
I
brother.
can't believe
This
people
is-
are getting on to me for those 2 wins, but then saying I'm overreacting at the.
I
amount of
mean,
losses we had.
ultimately, Cal, I feel like you're holding a lot of resentment here.
I do.
It was a heel turn. It was a heel
Wow.
turn. You gotta have
It was- yeah, it
entertainment.
was a-
haven't
it
you?
was a horrible heel
It'd
turn.
just been shit if we all just said at the same time. I have to have a heel turn, a bit of drama for the week or so.
I was watching it and I was like, what's happened to Redmond and Tom? They're going mad. And it has Sam sitting there like Harlan like this.
I'm just listen. If people want to argue on my stream, I let them argue. I ain't gonna get involved. You all do your thing, argue.
Those 2 weeks for me, I think I'm trying to. I
We
think
make
it was
a clip
after the
from it.
Forest, after the PSV game is when I started to get apologies. But that
Mm.
week after I said what I said and we had those back-to-back wins, unbearable stuff. Some of the messages I got, I was like, raw. It's like cool, mad, but cool.
Did Tom message you out of interest?
No,
No,
he didn't.
fuck that.
actually. We're doing.
I'll
streams together.
I'll never apologize to him.
Same. I ain't never apologizing to Cal. Why would I apologize?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Slaughter's broke Tom. I can't lie.
Why would I apologize
Mate,
to Cal?
mate,
Like,
do-
oh,
do you know
got
what you've
this
done?
football
You know what
take
you've done?
right, and I got it wrong. Who cares?
I pulled up. I've just looked up the Premier League form table for the last 10 games. You know, we've been on this wonderful 8-game unbeaten run. This, that, and the other.
Yeah. Go on,
You
go
do-
on, go on.
Have a guess where we are on the form table.
Like,
Out of
20th?
the
Out of the
I'm
20
gonna-
teams. Out of the 20
out of
teams.
20
last
teams,
10
I'm gonna
games,
say we're 15th.
no,
No,
18,
it's not that
8.
bad. It's not that bad.
We're about
Oh,
It's
eight.
okay, okay.
We're 8th.
Yeah.
We
But
are
you know what's so
below-
crazy?
We are below Everton and Fulham and Brentford and
Watch this, watch
Newcastle.
Yeah, when he
Tom.
shouts into the mic, you know there's pain.
Yeah.
We
Tom,
are 2
there's-
points in recent form table. We are just 2 points, 2 fucking points ahead of United and Chelsea, who have both
Sam,
sacked
put it
their
full
manager.
screen, put it
Wait there,
full
wait there, wait there,
screen.
wait there, wait there. If I'm not mistaken, haven't we won 5 out of our last 15?
Yes.
Can you double check that form table?
No,
quickly?
no, it's correct. It's correct. We've won 5 out of our last 15.
But that's what they won't tell you. Yes, Cal. We've won 5 out of 15.
Mm-hmm.
And some people still think the manager's okay. Bro.
If you want it for the last
5 out of
15,
15.
if you want it for the last 15, we are 12th. Are we 12? I think we're 12.
Brother. Did I see a stat in 2025? We lost.
I think we lost more games than Man United.
I think we lost 19 games. Have I got that right?
Yeah, we lost. Arnie Stotts lost 19 games this calendar year.
Wasn't it our show, Hassan, where I actually broke down all the results in 2025 and I actually
And you
just
said we
broke
haven't
them
played
down?
well.
But why are you blaming me though? I didn't
No,
even say
I'm
nothing.
not blaming you, Hassan. But remember,
I was
me and
very
you,
nice to you, even when you were
no. I'm
so
saying me and you were speaking about, it and people were like, "Oh, how can you be talking about 2025 when we won the league?" And we were like, "Just look at the games in individual."
Bro, we lost 19 games in 2025.
Yeah. I found the form table for the last 15
Yeah.
games that you asked for.
Yeah, go on.
In first place is Aston Villa, 39 points, won 13, lost 2. Arsenal second on 38, Man City on 35. Fourth place is Brentford on 26. Fifth is Man United on 24. Sixth is Chelsea on 23. Seventh is Brighton on 23. Eighth is Newcastle on 23. Ninth is Sunderland on 22. 10th is Everton on 21. 11th Fulham on 20. 12th is Liverpool with 19. 13th is Palace with 18. 14th is Tottenham with 17. 15th is Leeds with 15. 16th is Bournemouth with 13. 17th is Forest with 13.
I'm gonna faint on camera.
Like we are below.
You said Man United are in 5th.
Yes, Man United have picked up 5 more points in the last 15 games than we have.
We are in which position?
12th. If you was to form table on the last 15 games, we're 12th.
You know, Hassan's livid when he asks things in a posh, polite way.
Do you want to know what's even worse? We have a
Yeah.
negative goal. We have a negative goal difference in that time.
We owe the Premier League goals on top of that. Yeah,
No,
we're
what's the goal difference?
We owe the
We're
Premier League 2
overdraft.
goals. We owe the Premier League
overdraft.
2
Can't
goals.
even take out a tenner. We're done out here, bro. Overdraft settings.
What makes it worse is every other team that you'd expect us to be competing against. Villa's goal difference is 13.
Can't go
Arsenal's
petrol
is
station.
18. City's is 22. United's is 6. Chelsea's is 6. Ours is -2. We owe the Premier League 2 goals.
Goodness.
And we don't want to attack.
Bro,
We
we're in
don't want to attack.
overdraft. You know how mad that is? We're in overdraft.
Badly as well.
Mhm.
Because
Guys,
we were millionaires and now we're in the overdraft.
I'm really
Do you know how
Just
to go
bet
from a
expenditure.
millionaire- to go from being a millionaire to being in your overdraft in 6 months is crazy work, you know.
100%, bro.
You know, just
Yeah.
on the slot Gerrard thing, I'll come to the supers in a bit. Big up to everyone who sent in a super chat. But this one from Mookie here. Appreciate you, Mookie. Brate moi! Big up. I just want to say this. I would like we bring Gerrard at least to the end of the season. He can bring motivation, hunger, and mental segments in the right way. Then if the results are not good enough, we can look for the next manager. The reason why when I'm talking like when Callum asked that question, even from a board perspective, I agree with this completely, is if we bring in Stevie and he studies the ship for 6 months and we just get 3rd place and win the FA Cup or whatever, then in the summer, big up to you, Mookie, and this is very important. In the summer, the managerial appointments, actually, there is so much more options. You don't know what happens with Enrique and PSG. Nagelsmann, by the way, this whole Deschamps and Zidane thing, they've been begging it for the last 5 years. Like with the whole, oh my God, Zidane's going to be the French manager. If Didier Deschamps wins the World Cup, I doubt they're going to sack him. He won't even leave. You know, Zidane might be an option regardless. I'm just saying might, you know, like there are so many options that will be there. And at the end of the day, like, if a new manager comes in that's even at least just a decent manager, we could see some moments from Florian Wirtz, from Mo, from Iktike, from these players to drag us through games. And yes, you know, Jamie mentioned this on the Friday show. Big up Jamie. He was like, yes, I might get a couple of 3-2s, 4-3s, and, you know, raise my blood pressure a little bit. But that's way better than the shit that we've been watching. You know, give me a bit of excitement, you know, to the end of the season, a little bit. That's why I think Gerrard, even from a board perspective, Callum makes sense. Because if all your players essentially, in essence, are depreciating assets, if everyone at your football club right now is basically a depreciating asset, if everyone at your football club right now looks like shit, then you've got to try to find a solution elsewhere. Because all these players that you spent hundreds of millions on are now worth half their original value, which is an issue, by the way.
Do you want to know something even worse? Do you want to, because I've just read the form table. I went to look at last season's form table for that same point of the season. So from match week 6 to match week 21 is 15 games.
We're first.
Obviously, this season, 15 games, 5 wins, 4 draws, 6 losses, -2 goal difference, and 19 points. Last season, with a worse team, objectively, it's a worse team, quality-wise. 16 games played, 10 wins, 6 draws, 0 losses, 19 goal difference, 36 points.
Fucking hell.
Look at the difference, bro.
Big difference.
And
by the way, some of those draws were like difficult games. Like,
Do you want to know the most?
didn't we draw to Arsenal in that run as well, or something?
Yeah, we drew to Arsenal
at the Emirates. That was when Mo scored the equalizer in the end.
Yeah.
There were some difficult fixtures in that run too.
Like that was a really impressive run of form. The most alarming thing about that is Liverpool actually have scored 19 less goals in the same period of time last season, this season. We got 40 goals in 15 match weeks last season. We've got 21 this week.
All right, that's a perfect segue to a question I want to ask you, Hassam. And the reason why I want to ask you is because I think we are very, very alike on this opinion. I got crashed out on the other day because me and Drift were doing a stream. And
say what, you get crashed out on a lot. Maybe you should start thinking about what you say.
I know. I'm learning from you, Tom. We are missing Nunes, is what a lot of people were saying in that stream. And people were saying we miss him because of his energy, his pressing, and the fact that he could fashion chances despite not scoring them. What's your thoughts on that, Hassan? I'm just relaying what has been said to me.
I would rather watch
think the
3
Avengers might
Gakpos
pick up
up
soon.
top than watch 1 Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez got his chance at Liverpool Football Club. He absolutely sucked. He stank. He brought nothing to the football pitch other than running around like a fucking idiot. I watched the video in Arabic. None of you speak Arabic. I watched the video in Arabic yesterday of an Al Hilal fan complaining about Darwin Núñez. What we're not going to do is do revisionism because Darwin Núñez is a Premier League champion and he was part of the team that won.
Year of peace, Sam. Year of peace.
Bebe is a Premier League champion. Okay? You know how many shit players I can name you from the last 30 years that are Premier League champion? Fabian Delph is Premier League champion. What are we doing here with this whole Premier League
I'm gonna
champion?
be real. Delph actually contributed.
Darwin Núñez played well.
Adrian is a Premier League champion, by the way.
Adrian is a Premier League champion. Brentford home, Brentford away. Done. End of list.
Cleverly.
He won us the game against Brentford, and yesterday I was speaking about this. This piece of I don't want to insult, but this striker in the second season, where he's supposed to have his coming out here, had 27 big chances missed. The only reason why the Henry record belonged to Henry is because Núñez is a see you next Tuesday. That's it. That's the only reason. If we load up right now Núñez miss comp, it's actually Salah creativity comp. How many times he put him through on goal? So for me, we don't miss Núñez at all. And this revisionism, the problem is we are at stages of revisionism that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I bit this chocolate and I removed it out from my mouth without even biting it, like without completing the bite because I'm so shocked. And I know who said it. Drifty said it. Because someone sent me the clip as well. Drifty is Drifty is part of Núñez FC, who are the same people that criticize Salah a lot. You know, Salah will literally basically drag the forward line.
Made the point, but it's not just Drift, bruv. If you go and look at the comments under the video,
yeah,
it's
not just him now. It's the all right. Should I tell you what it is? Yeah,
it's the Núñez. The Núñez people are the same, 10, 15 people who are very loud, but they're a minority at the end of the day. We don't miss Darwin Núñez. We don't. Okay, if I bring Darwin Núñez and put him against Fulham, what happens? We're just a bit better at pressing, but we're shit in front of goal. We miss chances, and that's it. Are we better creatively? No. Are we better as a football team? No. Does Núñez hold up the ball well so we can keep a bit of possession? No. Bro, what are we doing here? The guy played hot potato. He sucks at Al Hilal. Al Hilal is the Manchester City of Saudi Arabia. How do you suck at the Man City of Saudi Arabia? Do you understand how bad it is?
I think.
do you want me to load up Arabic videos right now of Darwin Núñez?
No. All I'm gonna say is this though.
There's auto dub feature on YouTube now. I will load it up. No problem. Go ahead. Speak.
What's happened is that because we're not doing well, people are very quick to look at what worked before. The problem is though, what worked before is not necessarily going to work now. And even then, there were definitely some outliers, like Salah having arguably one of the great seasons in history, right? Now, every player has sort of can always bring something to the table. But the problem is though, is that if we're being honest with ourselves, we can't sit here and lie and say that Núñez is better than Ekitike, because he's not. He's not better than Isak. He's not. Now, people were also doing this regarding Diaz as well. And one thing I will say about Diaz is, with Diaz, I think we just missed a profile. So it's not necessarily him, but the profile of that type of winger that is very different to Gakpo, which is fair to say that we didn't replace that. But people doing this whole, without Diaz, without Núñez, this is why we're like this. It's complete nonsense, because I think the real person that people should be talking about is Trent. If you're gonna have that type of conversation, it's Trent, because Trent was the one that used to help up with build up, used to create chances out of nothing, and that was Salah's crime partner. And that right hand side, yes, it was defensively liable, but from an attacking point of view, he's one of the best that you will ever get. So I think if you're gonna pinpoint one player that we're really missing, it's more Trent. But one thing we've got to do as Liverpool fans, we can't keep going back to what was before. Like this whole, oh, we had this before. We don't have that now. So that's where the coach has to find solutions. And what that tells you is the coach isn't making any evolution in how we play or revolution. That's what that tells you. The fact that some people are thinking back to what was before. You should be thinking about going forward. What does the future hold? But you can't, right? Because the coach don't want to coach. That's the issue that we have. So that's how I see it anyway. All
So
that
guys,
talk is nonsense.
Guys, you don't even have to speak Arabic. Here you go. This is Mido, former Premier League player. This before Tom's time, so he won't recognize him.
Not Mido.
Mido's-
I know about Mido.
Tom, why do you take everything as an insult? Like, by the time you start watching football, he was finished already. Not everything is an insult. Guys, you don't need to speak Arabic, yeah? Just look at his face. Mido went on television and said, Darwin Núñez will cause Al Hilal fans diseases. Watch this. How can I auto-dub this to fucking English? Tell me. Ya Allah.
Can you do it on thingies?
1 second.
I don't even think you can do it on shorts.
Okay, no, even if you don't speak Arabic, fuck it. Just listen.
بس بين الاثنين بيرجع يتنفس.
لا أنا والله نونز هيتسبب لامراض لجمهور الهلال. والله اسمع كلامي. والله.
You don't speak Arabic. He just said, Wallahi, Darwin Núñez is going to cause Al Hilal fans diseases.
He just sounded like you at the start. I understood.
Anyway, it doesn't end there.
That is crazy. There's no need for that, though, man.
I can make Rico case in Arabic. This guy, Al Hilal fan, he says the worst decision in their life is to sign Darwin Núñez. Watch this.
وقرار اتخذ الهلال لكن يتحمل انزاجه. نقدمكم خبر لايك متابعه من بعد مباراة الهلال والقادسية والتي انتهت بالتعادل المخيب للآمال 2-2 على أرضه وبين جمهوره. حتى الآن المستوى اللي قاعد يقدمه أقل من العادي. الوقت
He just said Darwin Núñez is less than the minimum player in the Saudi league.
الذي يواصل فيه ثيو كانسيلو توزيع العرضيات.
This is what we miss, yeah? This is what we miss in the Saudi league. In the Saudi league. In the Saudi league.
المباراة لا يوجد من ينهي
Oh my God, we
فرص داخل
in the Saudi
ما كان
league. In the Saudi league, yeah, we miss him. I bring up right now, I'll build up a Rico case in Arabic for you guys. I swear to God. See, I wrote in Arabic here, you can see Núñez Al Hilal. Here it says Núñez Al Hilal. If I bring up this point, you guys will be done forever. Do you see what the player they brought up? He was like, we miss Mitrovic. Please.
Look at you did, Carl. Look at you did, Carl.
Sorry.
You know, if I could go back in time and change something in Liverpool history, I'm not changing the slip. I'm changing Benfica. I would draw a different team than Benfica, so we never signed Darwin Núñez, because if Darwin Núñez signed for any other football club, we would be bantering him, calling him Timo Werner, calling him like all sorts of shit. But because he played for us and he has like sex appeal or whatever it is, people are just turned on by his idea. Fuck Darwin Núñez, the worst mistake in Liverpool history. Now, back to the...
Sorry, everyone.
Go ahead. You want to talk football now? We could talk football.
Yeah, I feel like you're still holding on to stuff that I thought you'd got out of your system, but I feel like it's out of the system now.
I've got shit out my system. The more I see shit like this, the more I get triggered. Because it's the same Núñez people that attack the Egyptian king too.
Sorry again.
It's true. Did I lie? Most of the people that defended Núñez attack Salah.
Yeah. Listen, I just think what we got to do as well is listen. It didn't work out. We just got to leave it there.
Yeah.
When you say it didn't work out, okay, it didn't work out for us. Why does he suck at Al Hilal? And then you tell me we miss him.
No, but that's not me though. I'm not saying that at all. You know my.
If I take Salah and put him in Al Hilal, you think he won't bang?
No, but listen. I don't want to. There's no even listen. Do you know how bad Liverpool are that we're actually speaking about an ex-player? It kind of goes to show you how bad we are, right? I think Kyle brought it up because he was just saying about how there are some people, not just Núñez, but regarding Diaz as well, saying how we miss these players. But the point being is that we brought in good enough players, and every Liverpool fan felt that we could still win the league, even though we let those players go, or they left, shall I say. One of them that we wanted to definitely keep more so than the most is probably Trent. He left, but we can't look back at that now. Like we are where we are, and
I mean,
and it's terrible.
We have
We're not good enough.
We have ultimately dodged the bullet with that one as well in terms of fitness. It looks like he's gone off the deep end with his fitness, which was only a matter of time because we've rinsed them. Those
okay.
Alan, why did you have to trigger me? I was good. You triggered me. You're very toxic. You call me toxic. You're more toxic than me. Why you had to trigger me? I was very peaceful this episode.
I don't even understand what Cal was trying to do. Prison up Nunes, bro.
I'm mad.
Nah.
I'm actually
Cal just wanted to be a
Look at him, he's actually pissed off. Look at him, bro.
because we're not going to do revisionism.
Finished.
We're not going to do revisionism.
You mash up his whole aura, blood.
Guy's worse than worst striker in Liverpool history.
I don't want to spend more of my fucking life thinking about Nunes. Let's just move away from that. I'll put the question forwards.
Go on.
Let's say we get Gerrard in as an interim. What do we think is the level that he'll achieve?
That picture's crazy, by the way. That picture is mad.
What do we think the level that Gerrard would achieve would be, and then who we get in the summer?
Gerrard comes in, we win the Champions League,
and then what?
And then it's
Hold on, what? No, but be realistic though, Carl. Be realistic.
Honestly, I'm being dead serious. I genuinely believe with Gerrard, we could fluke the Champions League with Gerrard.
What's wrong with Carl today, bro?
I do. We can get a team if we play proper football. We can get a team.
But here's the thing, though. I haven't seen enough of like what was Gerrard's what was Gerrard's last job? Was it the Saudi one?
Yeah.
All right, so it's the Saudi one. All right, didn't end very well. Listen, when it comes to Gerrard's style of play, I'm not too sure. But one thing I know Gerrard can do at least is galvanize players because of who he is and what he represents. But in terms of starting winning things like a Champions League, I think that's too far. Maybe you could say an FA Cup because it obviously depends on the draw that you get and maybe the momentum and euphoria that he brings. But, bro, Champions League?
Can I ask you a question? What is the main reason why you don't think we'll win the Champions League right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Have you seen us, bro?
No, explain, Matt. What is the reason? Because of manager and playing style, right?
All right. See, yeah, we don't play well. The manager's stubborn. I think players, if I'm being honest, I think I said this to you on the phone today. I said, I have this horrible sinking feeling that the Liverpool whole football club have gone, this year will be what it is, and we go again next year. And I feel like, not saying players have down tools, they just accepted that they're not going to do much this year. That's how it feels on the pitch.
That's fine.
And from what we can see,
the players haven't down tools yet. We've got players coming out every other week saying, we've made too many changes.
We're set, basically.
I think down tools is better. No, because I think down tools may be a bit harsh. One thing I will say though is maybe it's the same thing. It's that horrible acceptance of we're not winning the Prem. We just do what we can until the end of the season. Does that make
every week we play a shit game of football and then we get to the post-match interview and it's the same group of 5 fucking players who aren't injured. We get wheeled out and say, "Oh, we didn't play very well. We can play at a higher level. We need to play with more intensity. We need to do this. We need to do that." Then we get to the next game. We sit there, dick in our hands for 45 minutes, understanding we can't break down a low block by being slow. Gets to the second half. We have a 10-minute spell where we play the bit of intensity. We draw the game. We go into the dressing room. The manager says, "Oh, it's fine margins. If we were better at set pieces and we had individual quality, we win more games."
He's an elite gaslighter. Tom's right about that.
And then we get to the post-match interview with the player, and it's normally Van Dijk at this point who comes out and goes, "We didn't play very well. The fans deserve better. We need to play more intensity. We need to go rest and recover and be ready for the next game in 3 days' time. We'll be better than this." Then we get to the next game in 3 days' time. Same shit. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day. I feel like I'm in a really shit version of Groundhog Day.
Are you slut out now, Tom? Are you slut out now?
All I play.
That's more toxic than anything I've said on this stream.
No, I just remember there was a time when we used to say slut out, and Tom was a bit like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not
That's
sure.
more toxic than anything I've said.
My Sky Saxon's terrible. I can't do it. But Tom was doing the whole, "I'm not sure, lad. I'm not sure."
All right, Brian, just go focus on Morocco. You got Morocco in a couple of days' time.
All right, Tommy Blue. How's your kid, Tom?
I mean, she's nowhere to be seen, is she? So that's dealt with.
Where's your baby mama in the chat? Is she around?
She's
got the
nowhere to
diapers
be seen.
yet?
She's
You buy the
nowhere to be
diapers?
seen. There's nowhere
You
to
buy
be
the
seen.
diapers, Tom?
Oh man.
You buy the
She's nowhere-
diapers?
She's nowhere
How
to be
about
seen.
you
so that's been dealt
you're
with.
putting that Liverpool shirts in the back? You better start buying some diapers.
She's nowhere to be seen, so that's dealt with. And I was
Not
slot
today,
out.
Tommy Blue. Not today.
I was slot out from the moment I paid my own money to go watch us lose 3-0 to Nottingham Forest at home. I was sat in that stadium. That was the moment I was slot out, and it's just been progressively worse.
No, all jokes aside.
Hold on,
What-
wait, stop,
what was
stop,
the game?
stop. You weren't fully slowed in. But about a week and a half ago, you and Drifty told me and Hassam we're still we're winning in the title.
Yes, Cal, because I'm intrinsically delusional as a person. But I was slot out from that moment when I paid my own money to watch that shit.
Nah,
You
to be
weren't
fair, I
slowed,
think he
though.
was, you know.
You weren't.
I think he may have been, you know, Cal. All jokes aside, he may have been.
Sam
you know.
knows because we were messaging at halftime during the game.
Yeah, but you're reactionary during games. You weren't really slot out.
How do you know I'm reactionary during games? I'm the one who doesn't do a fucking watch along. How do you know what I think during the games?
Because that's who you are, Tom. I've seen you do watch-alongs I'm pretty sure you've done watch-alongs in the past.
I've done a single watch along for the 1-0 loss to Crystal Palace in Klopp's last season.
No, you did 2 watch-alongs. My first appearance on TV. You were here.
I did a Spain watch along for Hassam.
Yes,
That's it.
on my
I've done
channel.
2 in my entire life. That's it. That's it. So I look at this and I look at everything that we're doing, and we are just in a shit Groundhog Day where sometimes we win 2-1, sometimes we draw 1-1 or 2-2. But I go through the same cycle of shit every time where the manager gaslights me, the players gaslight me, they don't do what they're saying they're going to do. After the game, the manager gaslights me, the players gaslight me, they don't say what they're going to do. The manager gaslights me, the player gaslights me, they don't say what they're going to do. And I sit there afterwards and I get told it's Salah's fault, it's McAllister's fault. Look at the expected goals against. Look, we're fine. We're great, aren't we? We're fucking dandy. What are we doing? We spent 500 fucking million quid in the summer, and we're talking about at least Chelsea United are shit, so we're gonna get 4th. What the fuck are we doing?
I'll be honest, this would have been fun. Like us 4 doing a watch along with each other would have been fun. Like 3 weeks ago when we had expectations. Now that we're dead, like you go see my reaction to Fulham scoring the first goal, and I'm just sat there going like, we can see the guys. You cannot kill what's already dead.
Hassan, don't obviously bring this comment on the shot on the screen, but you see the one above the one you put on the screen. Don't put it on the screen, just read it. Don't read it out loud. Read it in your like. The one above is a bit mad still. No, what you put it on the screen?
You said put it up, but don't read
I
it.
didn't, bro. I said don't put it. Carl, what's wrong with us? Sorry, Tom. That was because of me, you know. That was because of me. Sorry.
Toxic cockroach. I've never seen anything like it.
Crazy.
This is mental as well.
Donald, I'm gonna need a favor from you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
This is mad.
Trump, it's time, brother. Time. Make the rest, brother. Anyway, go on.
That's
What do you mean,
crazy.
go on? How the fuck am I supposed to respond after that?
That's
Go on, Tom,
crazy.
your thoughts. He sent me that picture. Tom sent me that picture.
Oh my god.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I'm actually crying, bro.
That Sam's a man.
And then he said you would know about terrorists. So I put it up. Put it up. Anyway, guys, let me read these super chats before we move on. Talk about Liverpool future. Big up to all you guys locked in. Drifty TV is in the description. Go subscribe. You get me, and tell him how much Nunes is shit in his chat. Sanderson show, Kopish, and Matt One show, and Tom Little's channel in the description. So we're gonna read the super chats now, you guys. Big up to all of you, and then we're gonna come back to talk about what the fuck we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about Arsenal this Wednesday. This Friday.
Thursday.
Oh, Thursday, yeah. Oh, it's
Thursday.
not looking good, bro.
Oh, you think? You think?
Yeah, think. Let me
No, I think it's fucking brilliant, man. I can't wait for that game. I can't wait to watch us play them. Because what's their strength? Set pieces. Oh my god, because you know we're good at defending set pieces. That's why we conceded fucking 12 of them this season.
It's dark, man.
I hear you. How many likes we on? Guys, how do we have 800 people in here? And we're not even at 100 at 300 likes. Well, I have some shame.
It's
the like
looking
button.
dark. You think? Honest to God, can't even handle Fulham. We've won one game in the league here, and it was when the team had 9 men.
Okay. Too many people blaming recruitment more than the actual problem. Too many hindsight merchants. Also, too much results-based merchants. Yes.
Right.
Chills is no longer in the chat, as you guys can see, because I will call out people with their name. As soon as Liverpool win a game, hey, it's all rosy. As soon as Liverpool lose a game, hey, it's all shit. Guys, we can have analysis based on performance. What happened to watching the fucking game and going like, we played shit or we played well? Why is that difficult? Like, I think we were a lot better in the second half, as an example. But I think Slot took too long with substitutions. And I agree with Matt. There was no need to take Wirtz off. You get me? Why didn't we bring on Chiesa earlier? Why didn't we bring on Yogomoa? There's a guy who insulted me privately. I've banned him from the channel now. As soon as I said we need width, he started calling me names. He started calling me an idiot and blah, blah, blah. I don't think we can win Premier League games without having width. You can't. You just can't.
Yeah.
Unless the midfielders that you put out there on the football pitch are some elite next level midfielders, you can't. Like, by the way, we don't even have a goal scoring midfielder like that. We don't have a Jude Bellingham. We don't have like a Palmer, a Foden, some like a player who can play in the 10 and bang in goals. We don't have that.
Florian could do that if he was given the actual license to.
Yeah, but Florian is not a goal scorer by like profile.
He's
His profile is a creative demon.
No, but he does
he's
both.
not top scoring like the last 4 games. He's the only one I've seen fucking score.
I know what Hassan means though. By design, I know he can, but by design, he's a creator. You call him a
by
creative
design.
playmaker, innit?
No,
By design,
But he does both. That was what the allure was of getting.
You're both right. I'm just saying though, if I describe Florian Wirtz, I say he's a creative playmaker. Like, but you're right. He should. Wirtz is good enough to get goals. We know that 100%, 100. That's why we were so gassed getting him, because you're right. Not just about the creativity, it's about the goals as well, innit? So. But Sam's right though, in terms of like breaking teams down when like you've got a low block.
Look, I'm okay with us being negative about our season. We also got to draw the line with toxic negativity, or we are not.
Fonz is still cooking me in the chat.
Oh, Fonz.
That was a very random one. It just tickled me. I'm not gonna lie.
Ed, I'll be honest with you. I don't think any of us have been toxic this whole stream until Callum brought up Nunes. I became toxic. But until then, we're very objective.
I want to ask, what is the whole toxic thing as well? Genuine question, not just to Ed, but to anyone. Because is toxic and being negative speaking facts that people don't like? Because what is, in fact, I'm going to switch the question around. What about Liverpool Football Club right now is there to be positive about?
It might.
No, I'm not even trying to do banner
No.
here. Genuine question. What is there to be positive about right
The
now?
one thing to be positive about is that eventually we'll all die and we'll never have to live through this mess again.
Oh, Tom.
That's the one positive thing.
Bro.
There's not. If you ask me in the immediate short term, what's positive? We play shit football. The players don't want to play for them. The fans are massively just tapped out.
Deaf, you know.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
كفو أبو الحجاحجة.
It's the sweet release.
Bro.
It's the sweet
Big up
release.
to Bharat. Shukriya bhai. If anyone sends you a super chat from India or Pakistan, Shukriya bhai means thanks, brother. See, I'm teaching you, making you culture.
How'd you say that again, sorry?
Shukriya bhai.
Shukriya bhai.
Yes, bhai means brother. Shukriya means thank you.
Shukriya
bhai.
bhai.
Bhai, B-H-A-I.
Hybe. Shukriya hybe.
Bhai, B-H. Bhai.
Shukriya bhai.
Yes, Shukriya bhai. This, like this.
So why is it only when you speak Arabic do you turn Russian?
Wow.
Because like that was a perfect pronunciation, but when it's time to go Arabic, it's Makarov.
I wasn't actually speaking Arabic. I was just replicating Hassam's voice.
It's because he's inherently racist against Arabs. I came across a comment on Threads today. Someone said Arne Slot analyzed Frimpong's previous 2 performances and decided to bench him for him because he's too pacey for his slow style. Made me laugh at these dull times. You know, I said something like about the game. I was like, okay, so Wirtz scored. It wasn't called offside. We have a lifeline. Why are you waiting so long to bring on Frimpong? We need a bit of quickness. We need a bit of pace. We need a bit of speed. Yeah, Habibi, what are you doing? Why so long to bring on Frimpong? I just don't understand. Just don't understand. Slot inners conveniently changing the narrative is what Red Lion is saying. This is true. There has been a lot of changing of narratives. Big up to Fonzie, my favorite commenter in the comment section. Big up to you, Fonzie. I woke up this morning to Amarim sacked. If I don't see this goofball sacked next, I'm gonna lose it. Slot has made me hate bald people and Cal. Sorry, Matt. Why and Cal?
One doesn't like me.
Sorry, Matt.
One just had an issue with me for about a year and a half.
This
Man
Fonzie
said
Callum
bald
rivalry
people.
is
Sorry, Matt.
It's not a rivalry. He cooks me every stream. It's not a rivalry at this point.
Yeah, he just owns you basically.
Yes. All right. Sure. No.
Yeah, you said yes. You said yes.
Yeah, that's a bit mad. That's a bit mad. Yeah, you don't own no one. Yeah.
Hold that. Big up Fonzie, man. Legend. Big up to Gagandeep, who says, let's be honest, the board only sack Slot under two conditions. First, he calls them out in the press conference. All we fall to mid-table and Champions League is at risk. Or we get embarrassed.
That's what I was saying.
Fabrizio Romano.
That'll be enough.
Fabrizio Romano. Juventus made formal contact to show interest in Chiesa over possible return in January. Decision up to Liverpool and the player.
You know what's going to happen, right? Slot's going to block the transfer and just not play Chiesa.
Yeah.
Bro, he hates Chiesa, bro. He hates him.
Hassam, I know you want to speak about Arsenal. I just want to ask one question. Do you think we sign anyone this window?
Yeah, I believe we do.
You just a centre back.
I think minimum we're gonna get to centre back. I believe it.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I think we're waiting on the Gahey situation. If City will move in for him and pay, I think we will basically come in.
And if they don't, then what?
And if they don't, I think we're gonna go to. You should know this, Tom. We're gonna try for that Rennes kid, Jacare.
Jacquet.
Yeah, that.
Oh, Jacquet, Jeremy, whatever, Jacquet. Is that his name? Jeremy Jacquet.
Jezza. We're gonna go for Jezza. Be arse trying to pronounce his last name. We're gonna go for Jezza.
Big up Hussam, Callum, and Matt. And Tom. Like the stream, people, chat and subscribe. Also, subscribe to our brothers, Kopish. They are super close to 40k. Yes, let's get Kopish to 40k, man. You frauds. Everyone go subscribe to Kopish right now, man. Big up the Kopish boys. And finally, Matt turned up after a month. Big up Akia, who says, holy, we lost half a season. We did lose a lot of games.
To be fair.
We did lose.
No, we have in theory lost half the games of a Premier League season in the calendar year. Because there's 38 games, we've lost 19. So we've lost, in theory, even though it's in all competitions, we've lost 19 games. So we've lost half a Premier League season.
Big up to Mookie, says Gerrard himself said he would help Liverpool in any way. One phone call away. So why not at least bring again mental state in the right way? Even fans need that. And then he says, bring Gerrard, send Slot and his haram ball to Dagestan forever and forget. Big up everyone. Like the stream. I would happily donate all my YouTube earnings to see Slot in a cage with like Khabib.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I don't hate him.
I don't hate him either.
It's pretty much saying you do if you want to see me.
I don't hate him. I just want to see him in pain.
This Mookie phone cover. Big up Mookie, man.
Gerrard.
Stevie, lad. I'm warning you guys from now. If I hear Mike Das insulting Steven Gerrard tactics,
oh yeah, I'm fighting everyone.
I'm flying to Los Angeles, slap the shit out.
Fighting everyone.
Telling you right now, I will legitimately fly to the US, slap the shit out of Mike in his own backyard. Don't disrespect Stevie like this.
I'm fighting everyone. If I hear
no one's gonna tell me about tactics or nothing.
Fighting everyone. Everyone can get.
I'm 54. You're 2 years younger than Callum. I've never known a time when watching the team I've supported for 40 years been this painful. This guy's Slot must go.
Must go to blood clot.
To bomba clot. Hey, Rain, I'm with you, brother. I agree with you. Arnie Slot is a dance bat, and he need to go ASAP. He's a fraud.
Oh, Big up to Sorry, Hassan. Did we actually? A few people have said it. Once you said that, by the way, Hassan. If we did.
Just check it now. Come on, man. 39.9. Check your studio. How much are you on? Is it like 39.9999?
No, we're not. We're 20 away.
No, we're not. Bit early.
20 away. Put the link to Kotish Akia and everyone go subscribe. Subscribe from your mother phone, your brother phone, your father phone. Hamza subscribed to me from his mother's TV. Go subscribe right now. Big up. Stevie will put his arm around the Egyptian king, and then instantly we will see GA translate on the pitch. Someone came out with statistics yesterday of like how far away Mo is from the goal and how much like less touches in the penalty box he has and all that shit. And you could tell why Liverpool are ass in the final third. You could tell. Hilarious. Nunes is shit because of Saudi, but begging for a manager who got sacked at the 10th best team in Saudi. I'm not begging for Gerrard to become permanent manager.
This is the fucking thing that's riling me up. We are not asking for Steven Gerrard to come in for the next 5 fucking years. He's coming in for 6 months and then fucking off again when we get a better manager. He's coming in to bring the good feeling back, because right now I do not want to watch my football team. I don't want to watch
Actually, the one that I would beg for is Enrique, who won 2 trebles. I would beg for Stan, who won back-to-back Champions Leagues. Those are the ones I would beg for. I wouldn't beg anyone else.
Yeah.
I want all.
And of course, like Pep, but he's unattainable, yani. You know, so when we're talking about begging for managers, I'm talking about the best of the best. I've been here during the hard times. 1 year we finished second. Quote from Bob Paisley: "Those are the standards of the club." Hussam, yeah, but now according to a lot of people, no need to mention names, Chills and others, it's okay to be in the top 4. It's okay to be in the top 4 because we are entitled if we want to win league titles. It's crazy. We have been gaslit to fuck, by the way.
That's the one that gets me the most. Oh, that's the one that gets me the most.
We have been gaslit to fuck, because imagine if this same exact stream I did in August and I went like, guys, Arsenal are going to be 15 points above us in January. You all called me a glazer. You all said you're twerking for Arsenal. You all said all this shit. Now, this is a reality. We are 15 points behind Arsenal. Anyway, big up to all of you guys locked in. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Did we get Kopish to 40k?
No, not yet.
How many are you away now?
We're 18 away.
18 away. Everyone go subscribe to Kopish. Let's go. We're going to get to 40k, inshallah. Big up to everyone locked in. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Big up to everyone who sent in a super chat. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and supporting the channel and supporting my brothers, man. Like and subscribe now. And I want to move on, talk about Arsenal / the January window, you know, in the last segment. Thomas Little. I never start the section with Tom. I feel bad for him. I let him start the section.
You never feel bad for me.
I just said I feel bad for you, Tom, because I wanted to start the section.
No, you don't. Come on, let's just get this.
Remember, before me, you were doing streams with Velvish One, who makes my thumbnails. Now, back to the topic, Tom. Arsenal on Thursday, plus January window. The same question Callum asked: do you think we're going to sign anyone? And what are your thoughts for Arsenal this Thursday?
I don't. As much as I want us to sign someone, and I think we need to sign someone, I get the feeling that we're not going to. Because I get the feeling that they're going to do the whole high and mighty. We've only got one target in mind. If we don't get him, I'm going to wait. The only way I could see us signing someone is if we sold players to the point where you had to bring someone in. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And Arsenal, I saw they're doing like a tifo thing. They're doing like a big sort of firework display and loads of tifos around the place. I'm sitting there going, you don't need to do all that for Arnie Slott's Liverpool. You really don't. Just play a long ball and we shit our kecks. There's nothing we can do. Rough us up a bit and then we're fucked. We're not winning that game. We're going to lose that game. And we could lose that game very heavily. And then the manager will come out afterwards and go, if only we were good on set pieces, imagine what we could do then. So I'm like I said, I'm pretty checked out now. I'm here so I don't get fined. I'm here so I can come on the show and be a member of the panel who can contribute, and not just go, I didn't watch the game. I don't get much enjoyment out of watch those at the minute. Their strengths are set pieces. Our weakness is set pieces. They are the best set. They are the best set piece team the Premier League has seen for like 7 years. We are the worst set piece team in the entirety of the continent of Europe. Like every time they get a corner, we might as well just walk back to the fucking halfway line. Potentially, that's what it might be like. They whip it in. We miss the header. Goal 1-0. Miss it. Goal 2-0. The only thing they best not do. Is let Yorker score. I've tapped out of them playing well. They're not going to play well. They're not going to play with pace. We're going to sit there in a deep block, deep 4-4-2, deep 4-4-1-1, because the manager's terrified. God forbid we impose our will on a team, despite the fact we spent fucking 500 million quid in the summer. God forbid we impose our will on the team. So we're going to sit back. We're going to try and hit them on the counter with one player left up top, and then wonder why we can't get any counter attacks going because he's on an island like Jeffrey. So we sit here now and we're looking at all.
God,
We're looking at all, and we're going, what do I expect from this game?
No.
The New York financier. The New York financier.
Let's not.
Oh, yeah. Tom's crashed all the way out.
Tom's going mad.
So I've got to sit here now, go to the Emirates, see them put up loads of tifos, loads of fireworks, treat it like it's a massive fucking game when they're up against really tough opposition, when they're up against a team who have 5 wins in their last 15. We're going to play shit. The manager's going to gaslight me afterwards. The players are going to gaslight me afterwards. I'm going to wake up on the Friday morning and I'm not going to see his sack. I'm going to start the cycle again. We'll beat Barnsley because it's Barnsley. And everyone will be like, oh, look at us, we're back. And then we'll play Burnley. We'll scrape past Burnley. And then we've got Newcastle and City and all that. And then we'll lose all them. But the manager will be safe because we went 8 games unbeaten at one point, despite the fact half of them were fucking draws. 2 teams Liverpool should be beating 9 times out of 10. We have failed to pick up more than 1 win against the newly promoted teams this year. We've played them 4 fucking times. The only win we got was a 96th minute penalty from a handball by fucking Hannibal, I think it was. That's the only win we've got. A 96th minute penalty. Hannibal. That's it. The only win we've got against the newly promoted team is a handball by Hannibal Mejbri, or whatever his name is. We were pussies against Leeds twice. We were pussies against Sunderland. We were pussies against Fulham. We don't have a pair of bollocks on us in this football team. No one wants to take ownership. No one wants to drive us forward. No one wants to go, let's not listen to the manager's crap tactics. Let's just drive forward. Let's play our style of football. No, we all sit here and go, we'll sit here and spot the problem. And then you'll go online, you'll go on Twitter, you'll go wherever, and you'll be gaslit into thinking it's everyone else's fault but the managers. The manager who's completely changed the most successful style of football this club has had for 10 years. The most successful English football club is built on high intensity, high pressure, gegenpressing football, and the manager has now decided he wants to go and play the most shit, negative, defensive style of football that doesn't even work. We play defensive football and concede 2 goals a game. So you sacrificed our attacking side of the game to continue to concede goals. So it doesn't even work. It's now a chore to watch the games. At least when we were losing 3-2, it was like, oh, we could get something. We're just missing chances. We're just missing chances. We don't get chances now. Another game. Wow. I will say this as well. The last goal we scored that was a good team move and wasn't either a mistake from the opposition, a mistake from the referee, or a set piece was the 3rd goal against Leeds 6-7 games ago. Every other goal has been a mistake from the opponents, a mistake from the referee, or a set piece. How do we enjoy this? How do we get gaslit by it? They'll give me expected goals against. They'll give me all this fucking look at the expected points. Look at the expected this. You know what I expect? Good football. Where's me expected good football stat? Do you know where we'd be? Fucking bottom of the league. That's where we'd be, bottom. Wolves have got more points than us in 2026, and they've only played 1 game. We played 2. What are we doing here? Nothing changes. Nothing fucking changes. So we go to Arsenal, the best team in the Premier League this year. I've got to sit here and go, don't worry, guys. I'm really positive about this game. I can't wait to watch us. I think Arne Slot's going to do really well against Mikel Arteta here. I'll come back at full time, go on the terrace and go, wow, who would have seen that coming? We conceded 3 corners. We didn't have a good chance. Guess what, though? Arne Slot in. I'm so happy he's our manager. We don't need a new manager. It's the board's fault. It's Salah's fault. It's McAllister's fault. It's Aaron Briggs' fault. It's everyone else's fault but the manager. Despite the fact that everyone else in this club, outside of the ownership who gave him what he wanted, has to follow what that bald man says. And what that bald man says has got us as the 12th best team in the league after the last 15 games, despite spending the most money any Liverpool man just got to spend in a single game. So yeah, I'm really excited for the Arsenal game, as you can tell. Can't wait. Probably Cal's fault.
Guys, this isn't Coppish. You can speak whatever you want.
I don't know if there's anything more to add to it.
Callum and Matt just gave up on life. Brother, you guys have to save me.
No, I enjoyed it. I'll be honest. The comments are too much. But Listen.
I don't think I've seen Tom crash out like this before.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Just put Tom full screen for a second, Sam.
Does Tom take his kid to games? Tom crashes it on his kid at Anfield. Brad, you've made me laugh for the first time ever. Appreciate you, Brad. Tom, are you?
The thing is, though, I can't crash it on them because they don't get to fucking play. Because this manager is terrified of using young players. God forbid, Rio Engamama plays well against Leeds in the last 10 minutes, creates the most chance out of any player in that game, despite the fact he only had 10 minutes. What's he rewarded with when we play Fulham? Another low block team, 0 fucking minutes. Sit on the bench. Don't you dare get up off that bench. Don't even try to warm up. You're sitting on that bench. You play too many minutes. You play too many minutes. Too many minutes. Too many minutes. What the fuck you on about?
Chiesa's our backup striker. First time Ektik is injured, he plays.
Sam. Chiesa's our backup right winger, remember? Then he's our backup left winger, and now he's our backup striker.
He's the backup.
Yeah, the manager said he doesn't play very much, maybe because Salah is on that side. Then it was you on the left-hand side, you've got Gakpo.
Remember on the left-hand side, he said he's got a lot of competition. Because he's got Gakpo and obviously Rio, but then he also said
he said Ekitike. He said Ekitike can play out there as well, so he's got to battle with him.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We can clone Ekitike now, can't we? We can play an Ekitike on the left and Ekitike up front. God forbid we have to turn to the fucking Italian winger.
I think if given the choice, if Juventus come with a proper offer, I think we let him go.
No, he doesn't, Cal. God forbid, because you know what? That would be giving Chiesa a bit of freedom. Do you think Arne Slot wants to give him freedom? Does he give him a 4-year contract? He's tarnishing his next 4 years. You know what he'll do? He'll sit down, Federico, and he'll go, listen, lad, I know you want to go back to Italy. I know you want to play football. There's a World Cup coming up, and you were such an important part of Italy's last trophy win. I know you want to be there, but we can't afford to let crucial depth go. Trust me, just stick around. There'll be opportunities for you coming up. And I just want to play him again. The only reason Chiesa comes on the pitch is because Arne Slot needs the fans to sing the Chiesa song so that we forget about this 85 minutes of shit that we've watched. It's like Men in Black. Chiesa's effectively that fucking neuralizer. He brings Chiesa on, boom, we all just sing the song, happy go laddie. That wasn't that bad, that was it. The players let him down, the board let him down. The manager didn't do anything wrong. He brought Chiesa on, we're all good, aren't we? It's fucking wank. Why is he still here? How is he still here? Why is he still here? What? Why are our board just a load of pussies who won't go through with the decision?
Chill.
Get him gone. Why is he here?
When was the last time you went to a Liverpool game, like live? Was it which game was it?
Brighton. The 2-0 winning against Brighton.
I was going to say, because I wanted to know what the atmosphere was like obviously in the game just gone in. Obviously, I know it's at Fulham, but
it's not great. I'll say it's not great.
Just quickly before Tom says this, because I think it's very important for the Anfield conversation, because Tom is right. When you lose Anfield, it becomes dark. Big up to Terry for the raid. Big up to everyone just joined us from the terrace, guys. We got 1.5k in the building. Please, let's get to 500 likes. We're not even at 500 likes, you guys. Close the live chat, hit the like button, subscribe, and continue to enjoy to watch the show. And go subscribe to Kopish as well. So like the video, subscribe right here, right now on this stream. Tom, do you think the manager's lost Anfield since you're a match goer recently?
I think Anfield is very frustrated with it. It's losing it. He's not. Roy Hodgson lost Anfield, and we've not got to that point. Because we used to sing fucking Hodgson for England as a joke, and then he actually got the job. But we used to sing that as a joke because we don't think we knew he wasn't right for us. We haven't got to that point with Arne Slot, but there's a deep frustration with the style of football and the way we play. The amount of times that opportunities to counter-attack and break are on, and then we just decide to turn back. Did you see it yesterday when we had a corner and 3 passes later, Alisson had it?
Yeah.
Like, to win football matches as a top team against low blocks, you need to take risks. But Arne Slot must be scared that if he takes a risk and it doesn't come off, World War III is going to happen. There must be something in the back of his head that goes, I can't take risks. So, like, the fan base, certainly in the ground, is starting to get frustrated with what they're seeing on the pitch, because it's not the identity of Liverpool. Certain clubs have an identity built into them. However they get it is by the by, but certain clubs get an identity that is synonymous with them. Our identity that was built into us for the last 10 years was high intensity, high octane, pressing football. We do fuck all of that now. And I don't blame the fans for getting frustrated, because when you've seen the best era since the 80s and someone comes in and takes it away from that, you'll sit there and go, why have you changed a working thing? Why have you changed a successful philosophy for this shit? For 12th in the Premier League on form, for losses to Crystal Palace, PSV, Manchester United, all at home this season. You know, Jurgen Klopp never lost a group stage game at Anfield in the Champions League. But whilst there were fans there, I exclude that fucking no fan season.
Yeah,
So 17-18 didn't lose a group game at Anfield. 18-19 didn't lose a group game at Anfield. 19-20 didn't lose a group game at Anfield. 21-22 won every group game at Anfield. 22-23 didn't lose a group game at Anfield, and we were shit that year, but he didn't lose a group game at Anfield. And we went in at 23-24. Arne Slot, in just his second season, has already completely lost that side of it. He lost it 4-1. And he stayed in the job. He stayed in the fucking job. We lost 4-1 to PSV. Days after losing 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. And that fucker stayed in the job. How did he stay in the job? And then not only that, the journalist, James Pearce, don't think I forgot what you put out when we fucking beat whoever it was after we drew with Leeds TC. People who were getting on Stott's back must have to bite their tongue now because the manager's turned it round and we've got through that phase of shit.
That's what I got after the Villa game.
That sounded a little bit like James Pearce, but I'm not gonna.
This is what we're doing. We just have a very toxic relationship with everyone at the football club at the minute. I just feel like I'm getting gassed at everywhere I look. The only guy who didn't gaslight me is Salah, and they've fucked him off. Tried to bury him, couldn't bury him, so they just waste to fuck him off. That's the only person who can gaslight me. Because you know what happens when a player says, I'm not happy with what we're doing? No one's bigger than the football club. How dare you say that? You're not bigger than the football club. You're this, you're that. Where's Jamie Carragher? Come on, Jamie. Slag him off. Tell him he's just a Chelsea DJ. What are we doing? Everything Mohamed Salah said has come to fruition. And there's no one's so about it now. Everything McAllister said, value behind it. But people are just calling him a twat for saying that. So again, we're now at this point where everyone is gaslighting each other. We are achieving nothing. We are achieving nothing by doing this. We are wasting away a season. And if these players share the feelings that Mohamed Salah and Alexis McAllister have, what are we going to do in the summer? What are we going to do in the summer when they hear that the manager's staying here? You know what the biggest thing is? Do we really think the board backed the manager? If they do, where's his new contract that was promised at the start of the season? Where's that new contract?
How long has he got left, Tom? A year?
18 months. 18 months.
Oh, 18 months. Okay.
He's got 18 months. So where's that new deal? If we really backed him, we'd have given that contract, wouldn't we? So what they're doing instead is sitting on their hands, going, we'll wait. What do we do if God forbid, Man United and Chelsea get an element of new manager bounce?
Oh, don't.
What do we do? We're sixth then. We're sixth.
Yeah. This is what I'm worried about.
And then there's no Champions League football. Oh,
that's not. I'm not even putting that. I'm not even going to mention that because that cannot happen.
Then? What do you mean? What do you mean it can't happen? Let's go all over the league.
No, obviously it can happen. What I mean, I'm just not trying to even let that enter my mindset.
No, but Matt, you need to, because if you don't let it enter your mind, what will happen is people go, "See, he's not the problem. No one's talking about him." So we are just 3 points ahead of Manchester United and 3 points ahead of Chelsea.
Yeah,
we lose to Arsenal and they get wins because Chelsea are playing Fulham, and I've got no idea who United are playing. I think United are playing like someone a bit low down in the table. Burnley. So Man United play Burnley. Chelsea play Fulham. We play Arsenal. If we lose to Arsenal, very fucking likely, Matisse gives Chelsea a new manager bounce, and they go beat Fulham. And then United beat Burnley, who are not very good, and they've got Darren Fletcher, so it'll be all fucking class of 92's back. Fergie's back. Woo, good times are back. They beat them with 6th.
Fletcher was a class of 92.
I don't care. It's all Fergie's boys, innit?
Callum, you know, you're like, I bet you were a high school prefect back in the day. The guy's cooking and you're just sat here like interrupting him, just correcting the stuff. Let him cook. Let him say a couple of things wrong.
What are our next games?
Mr. Prefect, give him detention.
So we've got Arsenal away, then we've got Bournemouth away, then we've got City at home. How many points are we getting out of them? I say a best case 4. Best case 4. We beat Bournemouth and we draw with City. Reality is going to be closer to 3 or 1. Might not even beat Bournemouth. So in the next 3 games, I predict that we'll end on best case 37 points, with more likely 35 points. Do you think that in the next 3 games with new manager bounce, Chelsea will only pick up 4 points? No. Do we think United will only pick up 4 points? No. I've got to go down further. Do I think Brentford will only pick up 5 points? No. Do I think Sunderland will only pick up 5 points? No. Do I think Newcastle will only pick up 6 points? No. So there's a very real possibility that by the time we play Manchester City on the 8th of February, we are 9th. But we should keep the manager in charge because you know what? He didn't get Mark Gahey. Didn't get Mark Gahey. They got him 2 strikers. They got him Florian Wirtz. They got him 2 fullbacks. But they didn't get Mark Gahey. So really, how can we expect a team that won the title last year to not be higher than 9th when they got rid of, Nunes, who got 5 goals, Diaz, who got 10 goals, replaced him with guys who got 25 and 27 goals last season and one of the best 10s in the world. But you know what? You still got to play Joe Gomez as centre back. You didn't get a Mark Gahey. We've hung him out to dry. We've hung him out to dry, guys. We've left this manager out to dry. We gave him all the fucking attacking options and he can't attack. But that's all because we didn't get Mark Gahey. Oh, the sole reason. So you know what? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I just realised I'm a dickhead. Why am I doing this? If we got Mark Gahey, I could maybe do all this. But he didn't get Mark. He didn't get Mark Gahey. So in reality, how can I expect... We're lucky to be top half, really, guys, aren't we? We're lucky to be top half. He didn't get Mark. He didn't get Mark. He had to play with Canate and Van Dijk all season. What could we expect from him? He didn't get Mark Gahey. God forbid. I feel like we just... What's happened to standards? What's happened? What's happened to self-respect? What are we doing there?
Yeah, Tom, talk your S, bro. Go on, Tom.
I just timestamped this whole section, Tom rant. It was supposed to be Arsenal transfer window, but now it's Tom rant. I swear, I just made. By the way, he's been ranting.
Tom was cooking though. Tom was actually cooking.
It was an elite rant, and he's right. And he's right about the standards thing, and I'm glad he mentioned that as well.
You don't worry about the standards actually. This manager comes out on press conference and goes, "You know what? I've got the best right winger the Premier League's ever seen." He's not Jacob Murphy though, is he? He's not Jacob Murphy. How can we work if we haven't got Jacob Murphy on the right wing? What can I do without Jacob Murphy on the right wing? I don't know. You only got a guy who got more assists down last year, but you're the dickhead for not using him the same way. You got 48 goal contributions out the man last year because you had lots of movement and fluidity around him. Now what you've done is tell everyone you take 3 steps out of position. I'll kill you in the dressing room afterwards. You'll be put in the basement. You're not allowed to see light again. So we've now gone from a fluid, attacking, free-flowing style of football at times to the most rigid, dull, negative, shit style of football. And you get gaslit by the man going, if only we've got the set pieces. If only we had set pieces. If only.
Tom, you're making people annoyed in the chat. See?
LSE Hog. Do I give a fuck? Absolutely not. You're the one watching me. I'm the one here. Unlucky, mate. Maybe if you just had a pair of bullets on you, we'll do all this stuff. Maybe you could be in and talk to me face to face. But at the end of the day, you're the one watching me. Why the fuck do I care? You're the one watching me.
Yeah, Tom just emptied the clip. Let me tell you
none of it.
Tom got football wars training.
Anytime, anywhere, Anfield dead.
Way more toxic stuff. Let me tell you right now.
Why am I putting myself through Liverpool this season? Why am I trying to make sense of it? How would any of us trying to make sense of it? We come on the show every Monday and every Friday, and we try and make sense of stuff that makes no sense. We try and figure out the problems when the manager doesn't think they're problems. We try and make correct decisions and correct analysis when the board doesn't see it that way. We try and figure out tactical tweaks to emphasize the best out of players when they can't figure that out themselves. So ultimately, we might as well just be here chatting about something else.
this might as well be the Sanderson show, because what we say, it's like talking to a brick wall. It's like talking to a brick wall. We're not going to get through. At least the Sanderson show gets like MMA interviews and stuff. At least that has a positive impact on the scene. What do we get? What do we get out of this? What do we get out of this?
I don't know why.
Callum just gets insulted by Fonzie. Callum just comes here for like a degradation session from Fonzie. That's all he gets out of it. Because nothing he says actually makes an impact at the football club. Matt just comes here to get called Embuemo and bald. Because nothing he says has an impact on the football club. I just come here to be called a dad, a deadbeat dad. I get nothing out of it. And Sam just comes here to call himself a terrorist and blame us for it. Because whatever he says doesn't actually have an impact on the football club.
Oi!
So in reality, what is this? What is this? I've done this show now every single week of this season. And I feel like you could go back to the one where we played Burnley. I could do fucking OBS where it just plays a video over my screen. Play that one. And it would probably have the same impact now. This is pointless. I just feel like I'm in shit Groundhog Day. We're achieving nothing. We're doing nothing. We're standing still while others are moving forwards. And then we're not going to get top 4. And everyone's going to sit there and go, if only we had Mark. If only we had a 6-foot centre-back called Mark Gahey. You know what we'd be good at then? Set pieces. We'd be good at set pieces if we had a smaller centre-back. That'd be really good for us. So what are we doing here? Why are we here? Why does anyone still want this manager in charge? Why does anyone look at this manager and go, he's not the problem. He's the solution. How is this man the solution? Why would I want to give this man more money? Why do I want to give him more money? He got the most money. Imagine if Jurgen Klopp had got 500 fucking million in one window. Would he have us in 4th? Probably going to be 6th by Friday. Would he have us there? And fucking no chance he would. So again, what are we doing here? What's the point? Why am I wasting my time with this? There's no point, man. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Yeah, we have a bad news. Manchester City move for Palace captain Mark Gahey for January. Follows injuries to Diaz and Guardiola. No final decision from City over approach, but interest has accelerated. Liverpool and Bayern Munich also interested.
Guys, what are we going to do? Oh, it's not going to even get Mark? Oh, no.
I couldn't be bothered anyway, but I just can't be bothered. Like, genuinely.
Can I say something on that?
This feels like Semenyo all over again. You know that, right?
I can live with us not getting Gahey if we go and get someone like a Schlotterbeck. Because again, respectfully, what I've been hearing is we need a ball-playing centre-back. I actually feel Schlotterbeck is a better ball-playing centre-back than Mark Gahey.
That's fine, Carl. But what our main concern is that it did look like Gahey was definitely one of our main targets in the summer. So I'm still assuming that Liverpool wouldn't have changed their mind on that.
You reckon City have taken the whole Wirtz thing personally and gone, right, cool. Since you don't want to play ball, then we'll play ball in it. Like anyone you go for, we'll take.
Do you remember when PSG took it personal when Barcelona tried to get Thiago Silva and Verratti? And they said, if you do that again, we'll take Neymar. And they took Neymar. And they said, if you mess with us again, we'll take Messi. And eventually Messi ended up there anyway.
Yeah.
But this stuff, I'm not going to lie. Do Man City need a centre-back, though, in general? Do they need a centre-back?
Well, yeah, Josko Guardiola done his knee yesterday, didn't he? And Ruben Diaz went up in the...
Wait a second, though. How many centre-backs have Man City got?
Oh, no, Carl, we're not doing this.
I'm not doing a steak, Al.
I'll do it. I want to do it.
Enjoy, mate.
I'll do it.
Waste your time talking to a picture of me. I don't care. I'm capped out.
So Diaz really sleeps with Maya Jama. That's crazy.
They have Nathan Ake, Ruben Diaz, Gvardiol, Kusanov, and John Stones. They've got 5.
Yeah, but 3 of them are out injured, so they've only got 2.
Are 3 injured? Okay,
I
didn't know.
Oh, so 3 are injured, but they're still able to field 2.
We can do that.
Right, let's not do this again, guys. I've got to go now anyway. I've got to go in a bit. We can't do this debate again. I know what Cal's going to say. Cal's going to say, I told you about the 5 centre-backs. Tom's going to say, I don't care. And then we're just going to have a massive back and forth.
I just don't care. I just don't care.
That's cool.
But on a serious note, though, this
Gahey goes to Man City. We are low-key fucked.
So hold on. So why do you want Gahey then? And are you selling Joe Gomez to bring in Gahey in January then?
I don't care. I just don't care now, Carl.
The last bit worries me is when it says the interest has accelerated. Obviously, because
Tom really doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's gone.
Why would I sit here? Why would I sit here and put more emotional investments in this shit? Why? It's no good.
Because Tom,
it's the most irrelevant thing in life football.
Tom, all jokes aside, though, Liverpool are. No, but all jokes aside, though, we're terrible now. But you've even got to think about when he leaves, though, Tom. So it's not just about the now; it's about the long game, innit? It's not just don't think about the now; it's about later when he's gone.
No, I'll be there. I'll be there when he's gone. I'll be there when I've got my Nargos, my Alonso,
You know what I'm saying?
and I can reinvest emotionally. But right now, the more if I care, I just get hurt. There's nothing positive about it. I go into game.
I understand what you're saying.
This will be the time that we play some good football. No, enjoy 0.7 XG. But guess what, guys? We only conceded 0.6, so we're turning the corner. Woo! I bet you enjoyed that game. No, I didn't. I didn't enjoy a single minute of it. We drew 0-0 with Leeds. Leeds had not kept an away clean sheet all fucking season. But don't worry, Dr. Liverpool will come over and fix you right up. There you go. Enjoy your first one. I'm shocked we weren't the team that lost the Wolves. Can't believe we're the team that didn't lose the Wolves. Because it would have been fucking us if it was anyone. Honest to God. I'm just... why would I emotionally invest anymore? Why would I emotionally invest? I might get like a little, dopamine hit if we push for Gakey because City have. And then when he turns us down because we're going to play fucking Conference League next season, because we're not going to sack this manager, I'll sit there and go, well, can't blame you, can I? Can't blame you. So I might get a little dopamine hit if we sign him. I might watch his debut, and then I'll turn it off after at half time and going, fuck me, we've signed the solution to all our problems and we're not playing well. I wonder whose fault it'll be now.
Okay, let me just read these supers before I end the stream. Big up to you, to Katsande. Big up to everyone locked in, guys. Can we get to 500 likes, please? We got 1.5k in the building. Appreciate you all. Standards dropped when NFC finished second constantly with the German manager, and people started calling Pep a checkbook manager and blaming the refs. Yeah, but at the time, though, that was true. What Tom said was generational, and his generation rant is true. And even Callum and Matt will back up this point as well. At the end of the day, if Klopp had 500 million to spend in a summer, I have no doubts in my mind he would have dominated the world football. 100%. I have no doubts in my mind whatsoever.
Also, Katsande.
That's prime Jurgen Klopp right there, by the way, Katsande.
Sorry. Katsande's chant, utter fucking garbage. What were our standards before Jurgen Klopp came in? So the standards didn't drop when Jurgen Klopp came in. They raised when Jurgen Klopp came in. You want me to be angry at Jurgen Klopp for not getting 99 points in a season when we only lost one game a season? No, that's bollocks. So again, why are you doing defending the standards with him? Saying, our standards fell with him. What about Slot? What are our standards now? What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing?
Yeah, our standards is on the ground right now. This is true.
100.
Anyway, Brad with a back-to-back super chat about Tom's father abilities, like his fathering abilities. Tom's really stepped up since becoming a father. Can't tell if Tom's the father or the mother. Kind of worried for the child's safety right now.
Don't worry, you can't get injured on the football pitch because Slot would never play him. He'll just play gap part position. Remember when it worked on the club, this whole Tom's a dad joke, because you'd see them every week. You'd see them come off the bench, you go, look, he looks like him, yeah. When was the last time you saw an academy kid get a chance? That wasn't
I was
just one
the first one to make that joke publicly, by the way. And then Brad ran with it. What's his name? Baxman seat guy. That guy ran with it. Big up.
Like, what can it do? What can it do?
And Slot has a secret basement in Anfield. The only other person with the key is Gakpo.
No, we're cooked, We're so cooked.
For
these 2 years.
Oh, hold on.
No, don't count.
Do we have a mug in the chat? We have a mug in the chat.
What? Oh, no.
Big up to Ash who says, Tom just did an 8-mile verse on everyone. I know everything you've got to say against me. I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom. My boy Future is an Uncle Tom. And I know the whole thing from start to finish. Big up, Ash, man. Tom looks like the scout Sobo, is what Brad is saying. He's closer to Chiesa, to be fair.
Redmond's Chiesa.
Oh, yeah, Shankly, LFC, you're correct. We're the one making it negative, 100%. Me, Tom, Callum, and Matt, we spoke to Arnie before the Fulham game, and we're like, please play with no wingers, play with one forward out of the 11 players, and the rest are all midfielders and defenders. And we told him, do the stuff that he does on the football pitch. Didn't think this would get this heated on the ball terrorist Child Sanderson knockout show. Lol, big up. Big up, man. Big up. Appreciate you, Mr. T.
There'd be more positive things to talk about on that show than this show. I mean, there's nothing positive at the minute.
100%.
The only positive thing here is the season's over soon. Like 22-23 was like funny. It was shit, but it was funny shit because stupid shit would happen all the time. We had like Henderson squaring up with Alisson, Henderson clearing a free kick away that was going on the top corner, Nunes just being a donkey. We had funny shit going on that year. And we had like flashes of brilliance. 9-0 against Bournemouth, 7-0 against United, 7-1 against Rangers. What's been funny about this season? Like that. That was like a like tragic comedy. This is just tragic. There's been no comedy in this season. It's just been tragedy all the way through. Every single time we step on the pitch, it's been tragedy. It's been tragic in nature. So it's like, at least I had a bit of fun that year. At least Klopp pulled his hamstring on the touchline, and I could have a laugh about that. Honestly, doesn't even stand up enough to pull his hamstring on the touchline. He just sits there and goes, "Oh, set piece. Oh, set piece. Oh, set piece." If we're shit at set piece and we're so important, why the fuck did you not go buy an actual set piece coach in the summer? Why did you use LinkedIn? I could apply for that.
These YouTube channels don't make us depressed. They're a bit of light and laughter. Yeah, we are. I think me, Matt, and Tom are very funny. We bring a funny element to the YouTube scene of Liverpool. We and people laugh at this. People we spend a lot of the show laughing, but I'll be honest, the football has been so miserable. There is not much we can do.
All we can do is laugh, bro, and try to bring a bit of like banter and
I'll be honest, all of us expect us to lose against Arsenal. Like, what the fuck you want us to say? On Friday we'll be on topic, inshallah. What I'm supposed to say? What Callum's supposed to say? What Matt's supposed to say? Oh, it's a shock. We suck. We know we suck. The club sucks right now. It's the truth. Tom, at the next Anfield game, now everybody from the LFC, put your fucking hands up and follow me. Everybody from the LFC, put your motherfucking hands up. Look. Nawali stand stop. Notice that this man does not have his hands up. Arne Slot's got to gas stop. We need someone to remix it. Sharif, if you're watching, we need a remix, brother. We need a remix. Big up to you, my guy, Brad. Brad, I see you on Twitter as well. You're cooking some people, low-key. Big up. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to my brothers. Comment, subscribe to the Matt One Show. Subscribe to Sanderson Show that Tom's mentioned. That's where the MMA is. And subscribe to Tom Little with a 1 on YouTube, Insta, Twitter, the works. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. We're going to be back for Egypt against Benin later. And we're going to redirect you over to Judge Mo. Everyone, how do we make other people miserable? Very simple. Spam in his chat, Forza Milan. That's it. Very simple. Whether you support Milan or not, just trigger him. I'll be there triggering him in the chat as well, making his veins pop. I'm going to make him mad. And because I won't be miserable by myself, we have to make other people miserable too. Yeah, let's see you guys over on Judge Mo. Wait, let me check if I did the redirect. 1 second. I don't want to do the Callum Sanderson. I did the redirect.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see you guys over. Bro. It's out.
Wow.